again, another day's strike. Do you feel you're achieving anything? Do you feel you're getting anywhere?
No, I don't, to be honest. I just feel like the government aren't coming to the table. They're not even prepared to listen to what we're saying. It's a really, really sad situation. The government clapped for us, now act for us. It's really hard when you've come into a profession to care for people and you're not able to do that on a daily basis. There's not enough staff. There's 40,000 nursing vacancies at the moment, and we can't attract new talent into the job because when they go to university, it was college when I started, but it's now you have to train up to university level, a degree. So they're getting into debt. They coming into work and then starting off on a salary of £24,000 with university debt, paying national insurance, tax, car parking fee, the NMC fee to be a nurse. They're not left with much and putting up with the stressful situations that we're all in.
I mean, I'm interested when you're talking about the university process, and I think when we spoke to you the last time nurses were out on strike, you mentioned this, and we had emails from viewers saying, why has it become necessary for nurses to get degrees? I mean, do you think it is necessary in this day and age?
I think it was so that we were seen as professional. They are putting more and more on us. Now you're expected to read ECGs. You're basically doing the job of a junior doctor now as a qualified nurse. So they have put more and more onto us. When I first started, I was the very first Project 2000 back in 1997. I qualified and I was trained up to diploma level. It is a debate, I suppose. When I trained, I got on a bursary, so I didn't actually pay for my diploma. It was funded. Now nurses are having to pay for their own degrees, so they're already coming into a profession that's low paid, in debt.
Listening to you talking, Kelly, it sounds to me as if you're predicting a problem ahead, a bigger problem ahead. There's a problem now, but it sounds as if the NHS or the government in general is just storing up a big problem in terms of recruitment, in terms of support, and in terms of what they're going to have to pay their nurses for the way they are qualified.
It's massive, massive. We've got 40,000 qualified nurse vacancies at the moment. How do we fill them? If we had those 40,000 nurses, we could open more beds. We could stop the queuing in A&E. People waiting 36 hours on a trolley. How can you deliver care to a person on a trolley in a corridor? You can't. You just can't do it. And I think it's short-sighted to think that they don't need to act and they don't need to do something now to help us recruit nurses into the profession.
It's such a dilemma, isn't it? Because I'm pretty sure most people would agree and have sympathy with nurses because we all, at some point, time or other, will need you, won't we? And what you do is an incredible thing. And yet the fact that over the weekend, for the first time, we've now heard the Labour Party, Jonathan Ashworth, coming out saying there's no way we could meet the nurses' pay demands. There's no way we could go above 10%. Does that not say, and I know politics isn't what you've come into the world to do, but, does that not tell you that we're in an unprecedented circumstance where there just isn't the cash that is needed?
As far as I'm aware, they haven't offered us a pay deal at the moment. They haven't even come to the table to offer. I'm sure if it was put to members, would they accept 10%? I'm sure it will be put to the vote and maybe nurses would accept that. The last pay rise that they gave me, in layman's terms, to put it to you, I am able to buy one extra loaf of bread a week for my family. That is what that pay rise that the government gave to me.